Hello you guys, and welcome to another vlog. Today's is gonna be a little bit different from any content that I've ever made on this channel and my old Disney channel. My dog's crying right now, but I am going to be dabbling, whatever the word is, into cosplay. And today I am going to be getting ready and setting things up to do a Lady Loki, Sylvie, whatever we want to call her, cosplay from Loki on Disney+. So I got the costume. Andrew and I, we have a 3D printer. So we 3D printed me the headpiece that she wears. It came with a headpiece, but we 3D printed this before we got the costume because we were trying to make it ourselves, but we're not having any success. So yeah, so we 3D printed that. And I'm going to use that one because the other one, like, that came with the costume actually wasn't the best. So, yeah. So, Andrew is currently outside right now spray painting the headpiece. At least he's attempting to. Yeah, so we're needing to spray paint the headpiece just because the filament stuff for the 3D printer just wasn't the right gold that we needed. So we just got some spray paint. So we're spray painting that right now for me. Even though I offered to do it, but for some reason he wanted to do it. So yeah, so we're doing that. And then hopefully it dries today so I can actually film like some TikToks and take some pictures. Otherwise I'll probably have to do it tomorrow. But yeah, so that's our first step right now. I'll show you guys the pieces for the costume in a little bit. Sorry if you can hear my dog. He's crying because Andrew's on the porch and he is not. But yeah, so I'm going to take you guys along the process of getting ready and showing you how I do like the hair and the makeup and stuff like that, and doing the costume and showing you the costume and stuff like that. If you guys want to check out all of the pictures and TikToks that I make, go and check out my socials in the description box. They are both Emeline_Rose_, but it's also linked there. So if you don't feel like typing it in, you can just click the link and go straight to my pages. All right. So while Andrew's doing that, I'm going to heat up some lunch right now, and then I will update you guys when I am doing something else for the cosplay. All right, guys. So it is day 2 of at least the vlog part of creating my Sylvie cosplay. So now, today I'm actually just putting together the whole cosplay and filming some TikToks. So I am sitting down now, obviously with a bare face of makeup, or no, just a bare face. I don't have any makeup on. And I'm going to start doing my makeup. I'm just going to like go for it, do the makeup. I'm going to go for more like a glam look just because that's just my style. I like glamming up looks and stuff like that. But trying to keep it themed around Sylvie. So that's what we're going to do for the makeup. I'm just going to go for it, and then I will do a voiceover and show you the products that I use and stuff like that. But I'm not going to really be like talking to you right now. I'm going to put Big Brother on in the background so I can watch that while I get ready and enjoy this little makeup time lapse.
All right, so I'm not going to tell you the exact products I'm using right now, but if you are interested, I'm going to have everything linked in the description box for you guys so you can go and check it out. But first, I'm going to prime my eyelids with some concealer, set it with some powder, and then I'm going to take a light green eyeshadow and blend that in my crease. Then I'm taking a slightly darker green shade and I'm going to buff that into my crease right over that lighter crease color. Then I'm going back in with that same fluffy brush from before and I'm going to blend. Then I'm taking an even darker green color and I'm packing that on my outer corner and I'm blending that into the crease even more. And you will see me kind of go back and forth between the different brushes and the different shades just to make sure that everything looks nice and blended. If you guys are interested in an actual in-depth tutorial of this makeup look, definitely let me know in the comments down below and I will definitely film a more in-depth tutorial for you guys. Then I just sprayed my flat shader brush with some setting spray and I'm dipping that into a gold shade and applying that to my eyes. Spraying the brush with the setting spray is going to help the color really pop on the lid and make it stick on the eyelids. Then I'm just going back and forth again with all those green shades and blending just to make sure that no color is lost. Then I'm just wiping away any fallout and I'm going to apply foundation all over my face. Then I'm going in with that same concealer from before and applying that under my eyes, onto my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and my chin, and blending that all in again. Then I'm taking a loose setting powder with a little beauty puff and I'm going to set my face and I'm going to let that sit there while I do my eyebrows. I do have pretty oily skin, so that's why I like to set my makeup like that, but if you have drier skin, just go ahead with a brush and apply it like you normally would. Then I'm going in with a brow tint just to make my brows look even bolder. Then I'm going to wipe away that excess powder, and then I'm going to take a bronzer and start bronzing and contouring my face. I'm going on the temples, the cheekbones, under my jaw, and down my neck a little bit, and my nose, just to give myself a more chiseled face because Sylvie's face is definitely less rounder than mine is, so I want to try and mimic that as best as I could. Then I'm going in with some blush. I definitely go heavier on the blush because 1, I like the way it looks. 2, it's a more bold look. And 3, sometimes in pictures my face looks a little bit washed out and the blush can kind of fade off pretty quickly on me, so I apply a little bit extra. Then I'm going in with a greenish highlighter and highlighting my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, under my brow bone, and my inner corners to really help make everything pop. Then I'm going to set everything with a setting spray, and then once that's dry, I'm going in with a black liquid liner and creating some wings on my lash line. Then I'm going to take the darkest green shade and apply that underneath my lower lash line. Then I'm going to curl my eyelashes and apply some mascara to my top lashes to get them ready for some false lashes. A little off camera, I'm applying the glue and I'm letting that dry a little bit so it gets tacky, and then I'm going to apply it as close to my upper lash line as possible. This is pretty tricky. You can definitely skip this step if you don't want to do it, if you're not comfortable with fake lashes, but I felt like putting them on because I can. Then I'm going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes, and then to finish off the makeup look, I am putting on some lipstick.
Alrighty guys, so I just finished my Sylvie makeup. Here's the look. Very glam, but I feel like it's also like very Sylvie inspired. So yeah. So now I'm gonna go and try and do something with my hair to make it look like Sylvie's, and then I'm gonna have some lunch, and then after lunch Andrew's gonna help me into my costume, and then we're gonna film some content. All right, so now we're in my bathroom and we are going to start the hair for Sylvie. So I've got my handy dandy curling wand, and I'm going to first start with curling all of my hair with the curling wand, and then from there we're going to kind of just like pin it up a little bit. I saw a YouTube video, I'll link it down below, on how I'm gonna like pin it up and stuff to make it look like a bob. Fine.
Cool. Cool vlog.
But yeah, so I'll show you guys kind of how I pin it, but like I said, I'm gonna link that video in the description box because they'll probably do a better job than I will. So first step, curl the hair. Second step, pin it up. I gotta turn on the curling wand, let it heat up. And I also need to get my clips. And these curls that I'm doing, they're not going to be perfect. It's just to get the bounce of the hairstyle. That's all. Nothing perfect. I chose this curling wand. I do have a bigger one, but I chose this one just because it makes tighter curls. In the video that I watched, she kind of had like more tighter curls. So I just wanted to try and mimic that as best as I could. And you should you should use heat protectant in your hair. But I didn't. Because one, I don't have any, and two, I barely put heat on my hair. Like, it's gonna be okay. Just holding it for a couple seconds, leaving out the ends a little bit, and yeah, letting it fall out. So yeah, like I said, not perfect at all. Like, I'm gonna leave them as like ringlets, you know. It's just to get a base for the hairstyle. And I am wrapping them all away from my face, but you could probably mix it up a little bit if you wanted to, but I'm lazy. I could also get a wig, but I didn't feel like spending money on it, so we're doing this. But I have blonde hair, so I can kind of get away with trying to do like a fake bob thing. But if I didn't have blonde hair, I probably would have went and got a wig. You can also curl your hair however you curl it. You don't have to use a wand. I prefer a wand. I have a much easier time curling my hair with a wand. But if you curl it with like just a regular clamp iron, that's fine. If you want to use a bigger barrel, go for it. If you curl it with your straightener, go for it. If you have naturally curly hair, go for it, you know? Do what you want. Not that I'm really doing a tutorial. Alright, and then I'm just gonna take a scrunchie and just tie back everything that I just curled just so it doesn't get in the way of the other pieces that I'm gonna have to curl. I do that when I curl and straighten my hair. I just section it off. Again, not anything nice and neat, just sectioning it. I have sections, so it's makes it a little bit easier. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave it to a time-lapse thing now. So I'm not boring you guys, so for the time-lapse.
Heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported southbound on Highway 99.
016, 1043 with the pursuit.
Alright, so the hair is curled and ready to be pinned and stuff like that, but my lunch is here, so I'm gonna go eat my lunch, then we'll come back. Now, we're gonna do the hair. Like I said, I'm following a video. I'm pulling it up now, just so I have it. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna section off the bottom half and the top half of my head. And then we're going to braid the bottom half and then wrap it around at the back. Okay, and then I'm gonna put on the horns just to get that down. And then I'm gonna kind of wrap my hair around to cover up the horn. Oh no, it broke.
Yes.
Alright, new plan. I'm going to put this on, but I'm gonna put this hair like over it instead of trying to wrap it. What?
That's not just cool.
Alright, so I put on part of my costume and we had to problem solve and just put some ribbon on the back because the back piece was just not staying. So yeah, we're gonna go from here. I'm gonna, oops, it's upside down. That's not good. Adjust everything until it's looking right. So now we have that taken down. And then we can kind of start pinning everything. This is not working. All right, I'm gonna play around with this a little bit, see what I can figure out, and then we'll come back and show you what I got. All right, guys, so I'm having way too much trouble trying to figure out how to do this. It's really hard with the headpiece, and then I forgot that she has the bun to like make it short, so I think unless, hold on. I might have figured out something.
Unit heading up to the code 3.
Nope, it didn't work. So we're just gonna keep it long. It is what it is. Right, let's go put on the costume and film some TikToks. Alrighty guys, so here is the finished cosplay. So yeah, got the cloak, we've got like the chest plate, with like a bodysuit and just some black pants, kind of hard to see. And we have my little 3D printed crown. So yeah, that's the end of this like getting ready for Sylvie cosplay video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below who else you think I should cosplay. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna go now and I will see you guys next time in another video. Bye everybody.